Well, hello everybody, this is me, Eric, the Middling Mage, and we are ready to do another quick constructed league. Now, before we started this video, I went ahead and already joined it with the deck list that I had in mind, but I'm going to talk you through a little bit why I decided to do what I decided to do. So, we have a quest here for casting 20 black or green spells. Normally, I would re-roll this, since it's only 500 gold coins, and that's just not great for a payout. And I'm also not a big fan of the green mono green Stompy list, but I do have a black deck that I loved pre M19, so I thought I would give that a try. So this is the deck itself. It's got a little bit of general disruption and hand control, but the main focus of it is controlling the board through thematic compasses. Bantu's Last Reckoning as kind of an emergency reset button. Doomfall to also control the hand or to control any kind of important creatures that can't be targeted. And then just, again, some more general removal. But the main focus is either winning with a kicked Jasuves, which I have never kicked a Jasuves and not won. I know it can happen. Especially against like a Settle the Wreckage or the opponent untapping with a Fumigate. But if you're playing against that kind of deck, you just know to go the other route, which is the Torment of Hailfire route. So this is so much fun, being able to tap for 1,000,000 mana with the Cabal Stronghold, and then just cause your opponent to have to just sacrifice everything. In most cases, as soon as they see you tapping it, they'll just concede. Then we got a little bit of things to control some troublesome things like Search for Ascantas and other kinds of things like that. Eldritch Reborn is really an all-star in this deck. So is Vraska's Contempt and Demon Lord's Bells and Lock when he gets out. I've always been very happy to see him. I've never won just with straight damage from him, but being able to draw so many cards is just great. So we're going to go and give this a try, see what happens. It was wonderful before M19. After M19, it started to take a bit of a hit. So this may be a quick league, but it should be a fun one. Starting out against Mars 84. And we are on the play. Got a Cast Down and a Doomfall. This is pretty good if I'm playing against an aggro list, and it's also not bad for playing against control, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. In this deck, I've found I generally want to have 3 lands in my opening hand. Ideally, I'd like to have a Duress or a Fatal Push in my opening hand as well, just to be able to get whatever they first play, but that doesn't always happen, and being able to cast down a turn 1 Llanowar Elves is really just fine. So we'll pass. So we're playing against green. So this Doomfall we might want to hold on to in case they've got that hexproof creature. Okay. Yeah, I want to go ahead and kill it. Got a Fatal Push also to deal with things. I think I'm going to go ahead and Doomfall, though, and reveal their hand and take out anything that I just can't deal with. Okay, this looks to be kind of an entry-level Stompy. I don't think the Elvish Rejuvenator ramping is all that dangerous. The Vigilance on the Vigilant Blayloth isn't all that important to me. The Trample... Alright, so this is so he's got 2 lands out now. He's going to be able to get his 4th land out. So that puts us at... probably wanting to go ahead and take the Vigilant Baloth. No, I'm going to go and take the Elvish Rejuvenator. That'll prevent him from doing anything next turn. One of the things I've been noticing is that sometimes the video just looks a little bit off. And I wish I knew what was causing that, but... for now, we're just going to work on playing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play out Karn, Scion of Urza.
I am Karn.
And we'll go ahead and reveal.
Choice.
Get a land, almost certainly. But I do think it's worth next turn playing the land and then down ticking to get that Thematic Compass. Because that's going to pretty much just shut him down. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and tick down, grab ourselves a copy of the Thematic Compass, play the Thematic Compass, play the Duress, grab that Plummet. Which is more important to me? I think the Plummet is more important, because the next turn I can play Demon Lord Belzenlok. Alright. Play a Swamp, tick up, and he's going to give me the Cabal Stronghold, almost certainly. And I will play the Demon Lord Belzenlok, and draw a million. Or, you know, draw 2. Same difference. And I will Cabal Stronghold and go to attacks. Tick down, grab my card. And I can do this for 6, 7, 8, 9, which would cause him to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and then take 9 damage, which I actually think is fine. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. I think it's worth it to go ahead and make him just basically bin his hand. Especially since I've got enough stuff in my hand right now to control pretty much anything he plays. Verdant Rebirth. And Baloth. And Dreadmaw, and taking damage for the rest. Down to 2, flipped, which makes sure that I'm going to be protected against any kind of attacks he has against me, but unless he has a way to directly kill my Demon Lord Belzenlok, which he doesn't, this game is over. And there we go. So that worked out pretty well. It helped that we were playing against probably a suboptimal green list, largely uncommons, a few mythics. Not exactly the Stompy that we've come to know and, at least me personally, despise. Alright. So before we go on to game number 2, I'm going to check to see if I can figure out what is going on with this list.